G'day and welcome to Game 3 between BetBoom team and Beastcoast at ESL Stockholm 2022. This is in the lower bracket. This is an elimination match. The winner of this team will be moving forward to the next round of the lower bracket, while the loser will be saying goodbye.
10 seconds.
BetBoom team took game 1 in a dominant fashion, it turned out to be, but Beastcoast certainly didn't roll over. Game 2, Beastcoast with K1 on signature Wraith King just overwhelmed them in the late game. So if we're looking at our initial hands, that's a cross between a pick and a ban. If we're looking at our initial bans coming out, Pugner, BetBoom is saying goodbye to Pugner. We're not having him, you're not having him. Pugner is going and CK is going. The strat has changed. Visage and Nature's Prophet are still the two that have been taken out of Beastcoast. They're saying, you know what, Dahak, your Visage and your Nature's Prophet are too good. They're too good. They are too good. We are not letting you have them. And because the Storm Spirit was not banned, and I have to say Storm Spirit had an incredible impact that game, Storm Spirit was immediately picked up by Beastcoast. The two return picks are Grimstroke Doom, so they're going for the double Doom combo. Very, very strong. Very, very effective. Double Doom provides so much control in the fight if you can get it off. You get that double Doom off, and not only do you feel like power is coursing through your veins, as the Doom, or even as the Grimstroke, living vicariously through the Doom. You know, it is doing serious work in the fight. So, double Doom, I mean, Grimstroke is good against Storm as well. You get the leash, you can't zip, so that works. And Batrider, of course, was not banned either, so that will be picked up. Batrider being banned out in most of the series so far in a lot of these games in this tournament. Second round of bans, Bloodseeker is banned. So Pango is banned as well. I mean, if you ban one team bans Bloodseeker, the other team's got to ban Pango. If you don't plan on picking it yourself, depending on, of course, who has the first pick coming up next. So, and of course, that is BetBoom. So if Bloodseeker's banned, then Beastcoast need to go ahead and ban that Pango to stop them from getting it with Bloodseeker not in the pool. Because at the moment, Pango has like real no counter unless the Bloodseeker is there. Okay, so Void was also taken out along with the Puck. Both very good, quote-unquote, counters for Storm. Like, Puck's just very good against Storm. Void, not so much, not as good. I mean, we saw a Void Storm matchup that last game. It's not like one was better than the other. It's just they counter each other to some extent if one starts getting a bit of a roll on. The Wraith King and the Tiny removed from BetBoom. They're saying, okay, if you're going to remove Visage and Nature's Prophet from our Dahak, then you know what? K1 is not getting his hands on Wraith King. And Gajira, your Tiny, it's too much for us to handle as well. So no thank you. We're not having that one either. This next pick coming out from BetBoom, I love it. I love it. The Abaddon. Good synergy with the Grimstroke as well. I mean, I love to see a Grimstroke pick, and I love to see a team pick around a Grimstroke, trying to get really good value out of the Soulbind. Okay. Rubik. So this looks like a support Rubik. Refreshing. This looks like a support Rubik. And, I mean, there are some good spells to steal at this point. You've got the Abaddon Shield. Very good spells to steal. I mean, Doom, obviously, is very good. Scorched Earth isn't too bad itself. Most of Grimstroke's spells are pretty good, too, in the hands of Rubik. So, there's some nice spell selection here that you can get on the Rubik at this point. So, certainly a decent pick. Rubik, I mean, yes, the lift is really the hero towards the late game. The The Zap is very good in lane, very good to trade against opposing supports, and having early brawls in lane, and for securing last hits on the range creep. So Rubik is decent in that capacity. So Beastcoast actually go ahead and select the Spirit Breaker this game, taking away from BetBoom. Interestingly, Underlord is still there. I mean, Underlord seemed to be such a dominant counter to Spirit Breaker last game. However, BetBoom have shown their hand with their offlaner. Unless this is a mid. Would be a mid Lal Doom. Not going to rule it out. Underlord just completely shut down Spirit Breaker's game. It was just too much for him to deal with. So that's got to be in the back of BetBoom's mind, that Underlord pick. And it's almost like Beastcoast have left it in the pool intentionally, sort of challenging BetBoom to pick it up. Issuing that challenge, saying, can you do what we did? Are you as good as us? Go ahead, pick it. Leshrac. Okay, so that is looking like a mid Leshrac, offlane Doom, Grim and Abaddon supports. That seems to be where we're heading towards. Fairly conventional draft so far from BetBoom. We're waiting yet to see what the carry is going to be for either side. Really, we're still all these bands, these 4 bands that are coming out, are all going to be carry heroes. So expect to see. Yeah, I was going to say, oh, Death Prophet is interesting. They might think it's a carry Abaddon. Maybe it is a carry Abaddon. Could be. I'd love to see it. I mean, I wanted to see a carry Spirit Breaker last game. I didn't get my wish. Maybe this time it's going to be made up with a carry Abaddon. That would fill the void. I'd love to see it. Troll, yeah. So just carries going to be banned here. Troll, PL maybe. PL might get a trip to see you later town. PA, Anti-Mage are all potential. Oh, Anti-Mage. There is a Storm.
10 seconds.
There's a Storm and a Bat. Necro's banned. Are they leaving Anti-Mage there? It's good space making team for Anti-Mage. Leshrac, Abba, Doom, Grimstroke. They banned the Luna. They don't want them to have that group up, and good timing. So, Beastcoast are looking for a carry that deals fairly well with, like, lifesteal is in the pool fairly well with magic damage. Want to be able to ignore the Leshrac in the fights. Lifesteal is not bad either if he gets doomed. You can just keep hitting away and try to heal through it. I mean, 2 of your abilities are passives, right? That doesn't affect you too badly. I'm interested in what BetBoom are going to do here. So it's a Jugger. Jugger's an okay pick. Oh, immediate pick. Okay. Almost like BetBoom predicted the Juggernaut there and immediately countered with the Ursa. I'm not convinced that it is a great counter. There is a lot of crowd control between the Bat, the Rubik, the Spirit Breaker, the Storm. There's a lot of crowd control for this Ursa. Ursa is really good when there's like a couple of main heroes that are going to do crowd control, and you can get the ult off and just really negate whatever spells they had. But if you get lassoed into charged, into Nether Strike, into Storm, Ursa's dying. Doesn't matter how much farm he has. And this is the strength of Batrider. You get that lasso off with a Storm follow-up. I mean, with Spirit Breaker, they are really fast moving around the map this game. Beastcoast. I mean, the idea is that Snako is there to counter these movements, but he can't be everywhere. I feel like this is one of those games where you're playing play pos 5 and you're going to have your team getting cranky at you because you're not sitting behind everyone. Like, he cannot protect the whole team. I'm worried for BetBoom. I really want to do well. I want to see more of these diverse carry picks from Dahak. I love to see a little bit of variety in how teams draft. I'm scared for them. I think Beastcoast have a better and more scary draft. I mean, this mid game is going to roll around. There's going to be a Storm, a Bat, and a Spirit Breaker. Just hunting anyone who shows.
Prepare for battle.
Hunting anyone that shows. It's going to be scary. Righto. Let's get into it. So, Ward coming out on Lal. He's got good movement speed. He's going to drop it down. No, he's not. He's going to hold on to it. Checking to see if there is a ward there. He's fairly satisfied that there isn't. Not yet anyway. Still holding the wood on Chris Luck. Oh, Dahak.
30 seconds.
Dahak just going, waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment to... He was just sitting right outside of fog, waiting to see if that ward was popped down. So, this ward is known of. That should get dewarded at some point. In fact, they might even deny it themselves. Are they thinking about denying it? Maybe. They might be thinking about denying it. Ruden contest doesn't look like it. Whisper and Gadura. Oh. Okay. First blood even. Body blocks. Seeing the clicks and then the spin coming out from K1. And Snako will go down. Nice. Very well done. Good combo there. It is the level 1 lift. Level 1 lift is coming out from the Rubik. It is worth it to get a kill on your position 1 early in the game. I mean, he's going to get some... What's he sending out with that? Yeah, boots. There's going to be boots on this Juggernaut. Boots on Juggernaut early is really strong. Get the level 2 Blade Fury and you can chase down Force Major on perhaps this Grimstroke. You know, with a little bit of help from the Rubik. It's going to be hard to kill Doom with the Scorched Earth. With the Brazier Iron Branch start, but... You know, once he has this mana back, is there any mana regen over on Rubik? Not really, no. He's just got the Sage's Master. No Mangoes or Clarities for this top lane. That could be a problem, particularly if Notice gets the mana burn creep, which has been the bane of all existence for safe lanes and pos 5s against the Dooms this patch. Gets that mana burn creep, and what are you actually going to do? You just lose all your mana. It's incredibly efficient, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Just that mana loss spell that you get from the small camp. Or no, is it the medium camp actually? Is 50 mana to remove 100 mana from an enemy, and it deals damage to how much mana they lost. So it's 100 mana lost, 100 damage for 50 mana. It's very good. Okay, so in this top lane, Scorched Earth already popped, trying to get K1 to be a little bit scared. Bottom lane, just looking down here just for the time being. The hack jumping in, but Neko is just going to have to back off. So in the bottom lane, we have Whisper and Gajira, respectively, on the Batrider and the Spirit Breaker, up against Snako on the Abba, and Dahak playing the Earth with the level 1 Earth Shock. Mid lane, Chris Luck playing once again the Storm Spirit from last game against Lal on his Leshrac. So both very good comfort picks there, and mid lane should go fairly evenly. Top lane, spin coming out from K1, Fairy Fire does actually survive. Salve is going to pop in, thinks about turning around, does miss it. It's a stroke of fate. Salve will come in and he'll heal up, be ready to continue in this lane. So Stinger and K1 top for the side of Beastcoast against Noticed and Force Major on the side of BetBoom. So, we have a look at our last hits already. Jug pulling out in front, but not really. Fairly even on most of the cores. So, nothing really, no real difference in the net last hits at the moment. Last hits are denied, fairly even. We'll just have to see how that develops over the next couple of minutes. 3 hits off on Gajira. Sneeko is actually really bullying. 1, 2. Yeah, really bullying with this Curse of Avernus with the Orb of Venom. I mean, you'd think he'd be having issues against this Sticky Napalm bat, but 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the curse off. And it's actually, he's being very obnoxious with this. I thought he would have more trouble. I guess he's got the shield to take off the sticks, the charges, but I mean, it's difficult because he has got so much mana, and the napalm stacks don't cost that much. Oh, baiting him into the tower range. See if he can bait him in. Bottom lane looks like where and spin's being used. Oh, nice glyph. Nice glyph. Just to delay the spin from getting the kills on those creeps. Oh, then they're going in. They know spin is down, but the lift comes out. Scorched Earth and the swell will not go to work. Bottom lane, Sneeko is still just hitting away. He's got level 2 shield. He'll pop. It's a level 1 Curse of Avernus right now. I don't think you'll go past level 1. I think you definitely want to start getting the Mist Coil up as well. Getting past 1 level in the curse seems to be a little bit of probably too much of a grief. But yeah, they're going to get the curse off here. And I mean, the Hack's got to be careful. In fact, he bails Sneeko down the river. He sells him down the river here. I think if he stayed in and just hit a little bit there, Kajiro just goes down, but now he's sort of caught between a rock and a hard place. And Whisper will TP out to the tower, and he'll be just fine. Top lane, nothing's really happening here at the moment. Is there potential for a spin? He's got the speed aura, so I mean he's fine as well. He can get away from the spin. Middle lane, farm for farm at the moment. Chris Luck at 26, 18 on the side of Lyle, so Chris Luck getting a little bit of the advantage at the moment. Similar denies though, so XP should be fairly even. In terms of the carries, 19 to 25. So actually, unlike the other 2 games where BetBoom seemed to have quite a clear, a good plan for the laning stage, it looks like they're a little bit weaker in the laning stage this time. Not quite as dominant, but they're not by any means falling behind terribly either. They're just not hard winning the lanes. Oh no, Courier, please. Please, little boy. Please, little man. Live. He will. Little crab. Little insect. Little spider. Courier will live. Little Sneeko. He's onto him. He hasn't. Oh, we'd have to pop his Enchant Mango. I would have been tempted to make him try and pop that Enchant Mango then to get the charge away. I think you just hit him there, maybe. I definitely would have hit. 1, 2. Oh, we're going back out. Don't want to fight in the flames. Certainly not. It is the level 2 Firefly. Did get a level in Mist Coil. Not sure that was the right time to use it.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Trying to wait another Firefly. Yeah, there it is. It's time to take a Napalm. So he takes it. Now he just mans up on Gajira. Creeps are there as well. He's just going to keep hitting him. There's an Orb of Venom here as well. Look at this guy's movement speed. 212. He's just saying 227. He's just chasing him down. Sneeko's just... Oh, and Whisper. Whisper as well. BetBoom on the bottom lane. Yeah, the tips are coming out. The Hack and Sneeko doing the work. Chris Luck. Lyle will kick Chris Luck middle as well. Despite having 11 more last hits, Lyle just doing the work. I mean, Stinger. What? What?
It's always easy to spot an imitation.
What? What? What happened there? Okay, I'm genuinely interested in what just happened there. Was Stinger like I don't think he was griefing, but do you think someone was coming? Do you think he was just baiting there and then no one came? I feel like he was potentially baiting and sort of like, oh yeah, I'm baiting him, I'm keeping him here, yo, TP in, and then just like no one came. And he's like, oh, actually I'm just baiting myself. I'm pretty sure that's how that went down. Because he's sort of like, yeah, you can kill me. And then that's sort of what you do when you are baiting to come in a little bit and don't want to commit too hard yourself. And then there was just no help came. So, feels bad. Feels bad for Stinger. Level 4, Spirit Breaker, 10 stick charges, charging through middle lane. Down past the river. He's gonna drive by a Radiant Ward there, so his intentions are definitely known. And Dahak's actually even looking for it, eh? He's like, come and get me. I'm level 6. What do you got? Taking the sticks off. Yeah, just keep popping those. Oh, the clarity was... It was blocked with the infused raindrops, so the clarity kept working. Very cool. Very smart by Whisper. Get that clarity with the enchanted raindrop. Knowing that it would not actually cancel it if he went near the Abba, and force really the Abba to use the Mistquill on him.
Invisibility.
Stinger almost dying the exact same spot he died before. Seems a little bit odd. Nothing really on around there. No wards seem to be placed, so yeah. Maybe just again caught out. I mean, we've all had those games. We've all had those games where anywhere you go as the support, you just get picked off everywhere and anywhere, and there's not much you can do about it. Bottom lane, Snake go as the shield, but it won't be enough. The hack has got ult, is holding it. Waiting to see if Force Major can cut him off from the side, but he'll run back. There's no need for him to get too aggressive here. He might get a kill there if he goes in, but he also will probably die. Because once the level 1 4 seconds of enrage runs out, he will be very vulnerable. Noticed, still no level in the Doom, but definitely has the 3 levels of max Devour along with the Speed Aura creep. So he's feeling very fast once he gets that Scorched Earth and the phase boots. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he's near to haste when he phases and Scorched Earth. I mean, that's 435 with phase, so I think he's very close to max movement speed when the phase and Scorched Earth are popped. Which is very good against Spirit Break, actually. You can just run away from him, right? He's charging it, you just run away. I want to see it. Come on, press the Scorched Earth. Do it. Do it. I'm watching. I should be watching mid. Oh, yes, it's fine. I'm watching up here. Alright, no one's committing. Everyone's just hitting. What's the 15%? Well, they see a TP, so they see Storm coming. Oh yeah, he's moving quick. Oh, the stun. Very good. Comes out. Down will go the Spirit Breaker. Chow's going to be denied. Juggernaut ulti in the back line will go to the creeps. Force Major will go down. Not before. No, he won't. Shield. Not before getting off the Soulblind. Chris Luck is in the middle of a lot of trouble. But Rubik's here. Taneko is living just. Has got another shield in 1 second. I mean, all that for not really much. Or is it? Dude, you gotta commit. What are you doing? Finish the damn Roche. Take the Roche. Someone, please. Oh my goodness. Please, give me a heart attack. You give me a heart attack. Just finish the damn Roche. No one was there. Oh, that was close. Okay, 3 levels of the Greater Bash. Nether Striker coming up next on Spirit Breaker. Just charging through. Casual stuns. On his way to bottom lane, it looks like. Yeah, bottom lane. He's coming. What's his speed at? What's his speed at right now? 665? He's coming. He's charging. He's actually, he's not going to show himself? No, of course you don't show yourself. That's one of the great elements of Dota 2 is not showing yourself on the map. Lyle with now the Aegis is going to go for a yields this game. He's decided that he's sick of dying to chain stun and he wants to have a yield. They're cool. I think yields Bloodstone's probably a fairly decent build. Force Major looking for Shard early this game, getting that Dispel. Suneko, I mean, I wanted to see the A execute up, right? I just want to see that A execute up. 2 TP bottom. Abba's going to be sitting behind Lyle on the Leshrac. Can keep him fairly early. He's got 1020 HP. Can keep him alive a lot, even if there was a whole team here. Just one well-timed Aphotic Shield can really turn an engagement, particularly with a Leshrac, because the Leshrac has so much damage to offer. I mean, if people are just around him for a little bit longer, without BKBs running, they will die. Like Pulse Nova, Diabolic Edict, you know, these things deal damage in an AoE very fast. Top lane, Force Major does have a smoke. Working towards a Shard, even though he does have a casual fluffy hat. Just get a little bit XP. Notice does now have a point in the Doom and does have the War Stomp. No blink, but bottom lane, fight's coming out. Nako trying to keep Lyle alive. Actually, he Midas on Doom as well. Wowzers. Aegis is still available for 2 minutes 53, so Snagger is well aware of that. Doesn't want to commit his own life to save Lyle when we have the Aegis. But his ult has been used, so he needs to be a little bit careful himself, because if he goes down, then it's not looking too good. Oh, good. Close shield coming out, and look at the damage turnaround. He's got a lot of damage. Ursa's in with the Enrage, and Battle just die in the middle of the fight. Takes the healing wood as well, plus 75 gold. I think 75 gold, bunch of HP. I'm gonna say it's 100 gold. Why not? 100 gold, 1000 HP. You know, of course. Let's go here, keep healing him up. Stinger is hanging around down bottom. Doesn't want to let this tower go easily. They're pinging him out. The Huck is saying, I'm on the hunt. I'm on my way to kill Stinger today. Da Huck. I'm on my way to kill Stinger today. Da Huck. Mid lane, Soulblind coming out with the double Doom and the silences. Grimstroke. Soulblind does run out. One is chasing each, so trying to get the kill. Do they get Spirit Breaker? No, he's going to have. No, the pig and the pig and the Inkswell. Not enough movement speed to catch up to Gajira. He will just walk it off. No levels in the Bulldoze yet, so certainly no stats resistance to be worried about. But they get the kill on the Storm there, and that's really all they wanted. And there's the combo though. Doom with Grimstroke with the Soulblind, so you get the double Doom. And 2 heroes doomed is pretty damn good. Top lane. Noticed. Gonna need to stun off. He does stun, but he's gonna die anyway. Ursa's here, and Whisper is in serious trouble, yeah. That's a 1-for-1. It's an offlane for offlaner. Obviously, you'd probably prefer to be Beastcoast because you get the kill first. But I guess all the XP goes to those other heroes there as well. Force Major certainly needs some sort of XP. He needs something. He's level 8. He wants to level up a little bit. I guess level 8's not too bad, really. Zippity zap. Storm tap tap. Notice he gets off the Scorched Earth. I mean, this guy's money is just going to be going through the roof. Let's switch over to net worth. Yeah, he's top net worth. He has got a Midas and a level 4 Devour. This guy is yoked. Level 12. He's got most money on the map. Working towards it looks like a BKB. Something very odd that isn't a BKB. And Whisper. Yule's coming up with the combo. Lal does the work, but it's just way too much damage. Way too much damage there. And Lyle with this Yule's quite an active item, both aggressively and defensively. Looks a lot better than he did in the previous game, with rather like sort of efficiency statted items. Okay, TPs are coming in, mass TPs. They want to try and get a kill on Lyle. Doesn't have his BKB yet. Stinger does hop in with the lift and the zap. Taneko will happily offer his body to protect the rest of his team, but he doesn't even need to. He's got an ultimate. He still has aphotic shields available. Noticed. Does have Doom. BKB is available. Soul Blind is up. But once again, looking for the double BKB. No basher. No basher. Oh, counter smoke. Did they see it? They might have seen it. I think they saw it. But do they know how far they're going around? They're going to go all the way around here, it looks like. This is a crazy smoke. I think they were just smoking to get out of there, really. I don't know what they really intended to do with that smoke, but they smoked to mid lane and then hit some creeps. So I don't think they really had big plans. Lyle, once again, gets the jump, gets the stun, follow up. Rubik is going to go down. The Spirit Breaker charge is on to the mid of BetBoom, but they do decide against it. Jared will clean up the regenerating. Will he die for that? Potentially. He's going to get the bounty as well. He's on a mission for runes. This guy's a Viking. He's looking for runes. And he's clearing this wave as well. He's doing work. He's just ahead of them one step of the way. Ah, yes. This is where the journey ends. This is where the journey ends. He does go down. Well done, Lyle. Just perfect timing on that drop. I mean, sometimes it's like, why fly so close to the edge, you know? But that was close to the edge and did the work. Whisper. We got a defusal. We got a stroke of fate. So we didn't even use stroke of fate, did we? No, we don't have a stroke of fate at all. We got an Inkswell. We got a Phantom. But we did not have a stroke of fate. There was no stroking to occur here. Waiting for creeps to spawn. One of the most tilting things that can occur is when someone walks through the creep camp you want to farm at the next minute. Of course, team communication is really important in a game of Dota 2, and these players on BetBoom are long zip bottom lane. BKB comes out, but yeah, they have enough physical damage. Doom being the most farmed here on the map, not anymore. And it's just not enough damage. Force Major is in, trying to get onto the... Yeah, Spirit Breaker will go down. The hack is here with the illusions, and that's all they'll get. It's just a trade for a trade. And Chris Luck on his Storm Spirit will just walk away at the end of the day. Not any concerns in the world. Look at him, he's just sauntering. Look at this Storm. Oh, I'm just sauntering. This is Storm walking along. Oh, I don't need to protect my allies. I'm going to win the game solo anyway. This is Storm. Look at him. Oh, Storm though. Where's that basher at? You see that basher on Earth. I mean, he lost a lot of mana there. Three hits, and you lost a lot of mana. You're going to whack in that clarity to get a little back. Whisper's got the drums. Whisper is seems a little underfarmed. I mean, I look at the network draft and I say, yeah, well, he probably is. His items definitely indicate that he is a little underfarmed. Oh, they want it. The Huck. The Huck's the root. Oh, man, look at... Oh, dear. Look at him. Stun comes out, and follow-up stun from the Split Earth. Pulse Nova will get this Spirit Breaker. I mean, Spirit Breaker is not a core. Certainly not a core, but he sort of feels like a really important hero to take down. So I can't see how Notice's farm has dropped off so far. I mean, he's got two farming steroids, Devour and Midas, and it just doesn't seem to be where I expect him to be. I mean, he's at the top of his team, but he's not at the top of the game. Doug has been hitting creeps. Well, Doug's been hitting creeps very substantially. If we have a look at Jug's items, I mean, oh, yep. Oh, double stun with the double doom comes out. Oh, it's a disaster. Oh, that's Jug and Rubik. The War Stomp with the Inkswell and the double doom with the Soul Bind. I mean, that War Stomp was incredible. That is what this combo can do, by the way. This is when we saw the Grimstroke Doom first 1 and 2 pick. This is why it was picked. Okay, it's not just these are comfort heroes. It's not just these heroes that are in the meta. It's that is the sort of combination that you can do. And from that, you can get Roche. Jug is down for 33 seconds. I seriously doubt they try and contest Roche without the Jug. Unless Abba just dies. He's got an Aegis. He's not Aegis. He's got ult. He's really trying to proc it. Okay, they're in the pit. Doom has used BKB, so won't matter because Spirit Breaker just dies. He will buy back. Here comes Shakira with another jump. He can come with the BKB. He's going to pull. We'll get the 1 kill. Rosh is actually bashing. Rosh is bashing. BetBoom. They can't finish it off. In comes the lasso. Rosh is still alive. He's bashing people. Who's going to get the Aegis? Dahak gets the Aegis. He will die once. Gajira's back in, but Dahak is respawning. He does blink away. I think possibly he might have actually stayed in fort, but Jug, K1 is here with the Omni Slash. Does have the Manta moving towards the Skadi very soon. Picking out. Snako will run away. Force Major will go down. Okay. This reminds me a lot of the fight that happened at in the last game where BetBoom took the Aegis, but then they immediately lost it and sort of lost the fight. I mean, they didn't lose as many this time. Last time it became quite a team wipe, but they get the Aegis on Ursa, and Ursa actually makes it out afterwards, and he now has a Basher. So you gotta watch this Ursa. He can actually solo kill pretty much anyone on the map. Get a Bash at the right time, and you are in trouble. How many hits does he get? 6 really quick ones. That's a lot of damage. Oh, and this is it. There's the first kill. See you later, Stinger. You hung around a little too long. And Dahak came and stung you. Oh. In all seriousness, I love the Basher build-up. I love Bashers on characters. I don't think enough people buy Bashers. I want to see Bashers every game. It's such a good item. Basher is such a good item. And what's he following? He's following with an MKB. So he's certainly going to not have any issues hitting the Jug if there's any Butterfly comes out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that causes an innate miss. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, does Jug have... Oh, he's just getting the MKB for good measure. He's just going to preemptively get an MKB. I love it. Love to see it. Whisper. Working on that BKB soon as well. We'll get the Firefly up. Farm out that bottom lane. Push it into the tower. This tower is heading towards half HP, so... Just get a little jump. Just luck. Jira charging into the wrong neighborhood. He will cancel and walk the other way. Okay, Dahak and Snako. Snake sitting well behind Dahak, just ready to heal him up. Lal with the BKB as well as the ulti orb and the Yules. He is very strong. He's feeling it. And this tower is probably going to go down. Does he have a shard? No shard. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then hit. Got the curse up. Perfect. Okay. The Rax is open, but not for long. See if he's mid. Is it the double doom? I mean, these guys are in trouble. It was just the one doom. Oh, it was a reverse doom. I mean, the reverse doom just isn't doing it. I think it was just single doom. Storm coming in. Will he be able to get Snako? He's still got the ult. No, Storm can't even do that. And this is where you start to feel really sad as a Storm. Snako, Oz 5 Abaddon just survives through your engagement. I mean, what are you going to do about that? How do you kill him in the future? You know, it's very hard to solo kill an Abaddon. You know, if you don't have a lot of time, you know, you just simply can't burst him. Oh, so close. So close. Okay, top lane. Ghost is here. Jira is going to go hide in the trees, and I see the Scorched Flame. I don't have anything to do with that nonsense. I am out of here. Actually, he's back in with the War Storm. Oh, the stun! The War Storm stun! That's incredible! Like, what's the... I mean, look at the effect area of this. It's so small. Radius 250, and he got that without getting stunned from the Spirit Breaker. That's incredible. That's truly incredible. That's insane play. I noticed what you just did there. It's insane play. This could be incorrect. This could be incorrect. You're jumping straight into like the whole team here. Okay, out comes the Soulblind. Double silence, but there's no Doom around. There's no Doom to throw on that double Grimstroke ult. And now what are you going to do? Abaddon is sacrificial land. He's trying hard to get. He's trying to help his team, but I don't think he's going to make it. He's trying so hard. And he will go down. But what will it cost him? Storm jumping in. Dahak has the empower again. But he's dead. I mean, I think they should have let him go in the end. It's going to cost him way too much. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, one death led to another 3. That's save your buddy syndrome at its finest right there. Save your buddy syndrome. They just wanted to try and save their friends. Want to try and save their friends. And everyone just died for it. The only one who didn't try and save his friend is Lyle. Lyle said, nah, screw yous. I'm not saving you. You can die by yourselves. So he does have the shard. No shard. Okay. Really disappointing. I thought he might have the shard there. I mean, Beastcoast all of a sudden knocking on the door. This is the racks we're talking about here. Snako, you've got to be careful. You don't want to lose your ult already. And he's going to go in and just try and disturb the peace a little bit. Was that? Oh, no, I was going to say, is that an Omni Slash going on? It's just the illusions. Immediate smoke coming out. 3-man smoke before everyone even spawns. They are looking for a catch here. TPs will surely come across. Yeah, the Huck's here. Here he is. But Spirit Breaker's out of here. I mean, it's Spirit Breaker, right? K1's actually smoked to retreat. Smoked to retreat is definitely a way to do it. Smoking does give you additional movement speed. Of course, not smoking in real life. I'm talking about smoke in the game of Dota 2. It does give you additional movement speed, something to consider. Sometimes you might just need a little bit extra movement speed to get away or to chase. And that's very good. It's not just that it shrouds you from vision of wards and creeps, but a little additional movement speed is always welcome. Okay, Whisper has got his BKB. He's now looking towards a Yules himself. Yules is the counter to Ursa, so Yules is what a lot of people get. We have a Wraith Pact on the Rubik, very important as well. Jug has the Skadi, so stop any healing air coming out, so that's fantastic for him. And Shard is coming up on the horizon very soon. In terms of Sea Smile, Chris Luck, BKB Lincoln, so Lincoln's, oh, maybe it blocked the Doom. Ooh, I see. I think that's what happened. It blocked the Doom. Right. And they're coming for the bottom tier 2. Now, I don't think BetBoom are intending on defending. I mean, they are less than 1k net worth ahead. I know it's completely even. Dahak takes it, and they're going to want to take a fight with his DD. Oh, they're starting in. Notice is in. Still has the Doom. We want to try and get double Doom off here. Grimstroke needs to be careful. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ghidorah or Schofield knows the target. He knows the target so well. This is the target. Smoke coming out. All these smokes coming out so quick. That's an illusion. That's an illusion. Meanwhile, Beastcoast have run back. They would have to be very, very slow on the uptake to not realize that that BetBoom are moving out as a group, considering an illusion just gets absolutely pummeled well away from base. Roche does spawn. Roche has spawned, so both teams will be able to scout this out. Both will have a feeling it's probably and then another smoke. Okay, are we going to get the catch onto this Spirit Breaker? Perhaps. Stun follow-up. Perfect. Jug spinning and spinning away. Storm is onto the back line. BKB's been popped. We get the lasso out over onto Ursa. Ursa's being lassoed. He has got a forward shield though, so he's fine. He's fine to keep fighting. Snako in the middle, doesn't have his ult anymore, and he will fall down. BetBoom, it's not looking good for you. You saved your Ursa, but oh, triple buyback. Oh my goodness. But Ursa's dead. triple buybacks. Reverse is dead. I mean, this could just be a double team wipe. Oh, big stomp coming in. Do we get a Doom? Doom is still available. It's not going down, please. Doom, no. They wanted the double Doom so bad. Oh, no. Doom is still on cooldown. He got the War Stomp on 3, and the Doom did not happen on anyone. That was triple buybacks from the side of BetBoom, and they still lost the fight. They still lost the fight with triple buybacks. That is not healthy for them. And I mean, that's now the gold lead that's been pretty even has now gone well into the way of Beastcoast, and it looks like they're taking this road. And Rose should be going over, most likely I would say 2k1. Jeez, there is an Ags. Everyone takes it as well. Please give it to someone else. Please give it to Storm. No, Doug's gonna take it. Okay. Swift Slash is up. I mean, Swift Slash is good. You could have got yourself. Jug is now incredibly scary. If he can get his level 25, either if he goes health, then he's pretty much not burstable. If he goes Omni Slash duration, then he becomes a real threat in the fight. You just cannot ignore it. No longer can you share the damage. He's got that. You gotta do it. Oh yeah, this is the defense right here. Yeah, this is how you do it. Just lay him down. Just lay him down. Lay down the stuns. It's the best you can do. Yeah, this is what you do now with the shard. Oh, jump in. Abyssal. There is an Aegis here. I mean, what are you planning on doing? Lasso comes out. And Ursa's just dead. No, he's not. He gets the gets the ultimate off, and he's hitting away. He's healing a little bit. Not enough. It's not enough. They just get the Aegis. They do kill the Storm with the Doom, but I mean, Notice is going to have to pop his BKB to run away. Certainly not what you want to do. And they committed so much to kill the Aegis on K1, and here he is still standing. Healing wards up, so everyone's healthy on the side of Beastcoast. And this is double racks. I'm going to say double racks. I don't think they can get the megas, but it's definitely going to be double racks to some extent. Storm down, they are quite weak, but I mean, Ursa's still dead. Which racks are we going for here, lads? Yeah, just the melee racks. I think they will get the melee and go. No, they're going to get the range as well. Good lads. Oh, come on. No. It's like, oh, guys, finish it. Finish the racks. Then we got stuns occurring at top to stop anyone considering coming near them. Very good, very good. I love to see the slowly increasing Earth splitting apart. I mean, it really does split Earth. It's what the spell is. So it does feel like a fairly good, you know, thematic upgrade to the old Leshrac. And it's really good for the high ground defense as well. So BetBoom are in a serious quandary right now. I mean, they did get rid of the Aegis on the Jug, so they can take a fight. Do they have smokes? They do have one smoke available and the gem on Seneko. The hack can kill Jug, but he needs the Jug to be locked down. And I feel like we're getting to the point now where they need, the side of BetBoom need to get the combo with the Soulbind. If they don't get the Soulbind into the Doom, they don't get the double Doom, I don't think they're winning fights. I just really don't see how they win fights without double Doom. Charge coming, it is cancelled. Vision is pinged out. K1 is just too strong. He's going to be having a basher with the Swift Slash. I mean, he's just going to be bashing people everywhere. Stuns are coming in. Yeah, just protect this area. Fight in this area. Just keep throwing them on the ground. Yep. This is the area you want to fight in. You want to fight us in this area? Come into the stun. Okay. Whisper goes in, pops the BKB, but Swift Slash is coming out with the Omni as well. Jarl in there with the Pulse Cover going. Big stun coming out from the Shard. Pajaro is going to live away. Doom over on to Jug, and they're actually getting to hit him. Jug's not going to make it away. He's got no way to Stinger comes in with the stolen Post Nova, but it won't be enough. That was a huge stun from the Shard from Lal. I mean, they were sort of tempting Beastcoast to come and fight into this area, and they took the bait. They took the bait, and there was a huge stun that came out here and collected a couple of heroes at Beastcoast. Faye Dunn, huge stun indeed. Welcome to the stream. We're currently in the third and final deciding match of the series between Beastcoast and BetBoom. Lower bracket, so the losing team will be leaving the tournament and going home from ESL Stockholm. Currently, BetBoom are in a bit of a dire situation, 2 racks down. But they did just win a fight. And Ursa is somewhat of a good matchup against the Juggernaut. So they do have the matchup that they probably want overall with the carries, but Storm is the real issue. If Storm is unchecked, he can just go on the back lines and really deal with this Grimstroke. They need the Grimstroke Soulbind to get off in the fight. If the Soulbind does not connect, and Storm... Oh, hello. Jira heals this up. The Hawk. And they'll both walk away. Bottom lane creeps pushing in, so they need to deal with the wave. Items coming out potentially on the next... oh, hello. Yeah. Just say hello to each other in the river. Yeah. Dahak looking for the MKB, so he really just wants to amp his damage. He's not considering... This really does show Dahak's game plan right here. He could be going for a BKB. He could be going for the Aghanims. But instead he's committing to more damage. He understands that when someone gets stunned by a Split Earth, which they're sort of relying on at this point, that someone's going to get stunned by that, that when he gets a bash with the Abyssal, he needs to kill whoever he's going on. If he doesn't get the kill in that duration, they're probably going to lose the fight. So he's just going to rely that he doesn't need the BKB himself or the Aghanims for the Enrage, but that he's just going to get the kill from the hits in the initial burst. Which is, you know, you sort of got to... It's sort of like a play to win or a play to stay alive. And Dark is making a play to win right now. Yeah, he might look silly without a BKB and just die. But you got to take that risk if you want to win games like this. It would be really nice if he could get that level 25 +3 overpower attacks, would really increase his burst incredibly. Like with the Fury Swipes at level 49, extra damage, you know, that extra 3 overpower attacks equates to like, what, 1,000 damage? You know, it's going to be a lot of damage to get those extra 3 overpower attacks. Lal looking towards it. Hex, once again, I love the Hex pick. Like he's not gonna, it doesn't have the goal for it now, and he probably wants to save buyback, but Hex is another playing to win item. It's an aggressive item. It's I want to win the game item. It's not a I want to sit back and be defensive. It's not an ethereal, you know, it's not a, you know, ghost stick or a glimmer or a Shivas. It is an item that says before staff, you know, I want to get in there. Oh, Whisper looking for the jump. They palm out. They have the vision. Taneko is forced to pop the ultimate just from the Swift Slash. They are going to catch Ursa. He does pop his ult. He's trying to get away. If they just can disengage from it. Nope, they're going in with the jump. Where's the Soulbind? No Soulbind off on the back line. Chrisluck gets onto a Abaddon. Oh, it's looking not good. Buyback. Double buybacks coming out from Listrak and Abaddon. They're trying to make a retreat. The Hack's trying to hit anything. He can't hit anything. The 4-man Vortex coming out from Chrisluck. He still can't hit anything. The Hack, please hit something. He's trying so hard. But so much control is coming to stun onto Gajira. The Hack is still just living through everything in the middle of the fight, but he eventually goes down. Buyback comes out. Taneko's here again with the ult. Chrisluck is out of mana. He's fighting hard. He can't run away now. Stroke comes through. Dax back with the buyback. Now the basher. Stun coming through from Listrak. Doom on to K1. Will he make it out? He cannot live. He cannot live. All these buybacks, just he cannot live. Stun. And he won't. Looks like Gajira might go down as well. They're getting future captures here. They need to get something out of this. But the Spirit Breaker will go down. It's the go for the throat item. That's it. Okay. They need to get some tier 2s off this. Beastcoast didn't use any buybacks there. As far as I'm aware, there is a Roche. There is a Roche. So the hack's going to go in. He did buy back. He needs this Roche. But I'm concerned. I'm concerned for BetBoom because let's say Dahak even has this Aegis. They were just ignoring him. Beastcoast were just ignoring him. He'd get charged by Spirit Breaker, and then Spirit Breaker would run away. He'd try and get close to Storm. Storm would just zip elsewhere. He'd get picked up by Rubik. He'd get flame braked in one direction and the other by the bat. Even with the second life, I feel like they're just going to ignore this man. He just can't get onto a target. And if your highest net worth hero can't get onto a target, then you're going to be in trouble. Gem is on who? I saw a gem there. No? Gem wasn't passed over? I'm imagining things. Well, we have the Refresher Shard on Grimstroke. Is he going to be holding? I think he should. If we get double Soulbind. I mean, that item should be being used. Yeah, please switch it back in. I mean, the other alternative is that you give it to Doom and you have double Doom. I think that's actually fair. Okay, out comes the charge. Yules, just to control a little bit. Flame Break will miss. He will jump to get away a little bit more. Looking, can he go in? He is level 25. He has the 9 overpower stacks. So, Earth Shock at this point in the game is not really about the damage. It's more about the maneuverability it gives to the hack. Oh, he's in. Kajira actually went in, but he's just playing with it. This is what I mean. He's just getting fueled up. He's just getting pushed around. The hack's just trying, but he can't really get anything done. Even with the shard, this constant rate. He's in again. Charge coming through, hitting 2 members. Abaddon in the backline. Snako trying to give Dahak a bit of a game, but he's slowly running out of mana, actually. He needs mana to fight. Haste. This actually could be what he needs. Haste Rune would enable him to get onto a target and stay on there. Oh, look at this. Mango. I love to see it. Love to see. He recognizes that he needs mana right now. He sends out 3 mangoes. Charge. Coming through. They have a target. And they will back up. Kajora will just back away. Take a breath. I want to see the items here. Okay, so the Refresher Shard did go over onto Doom. I think that's where it did need to go. Because you can't rely on Grimstroke getting the spells off. Grimstroke actually has an Aeon Disc. This could turn the game. Okay, they get the stun to hack. Lotus Orb comes out. Oh, if they get a kill on the Rubik here off the bat, that will be a very good start to the fight, but he's pushed around. He actually can't move. It's this long-range crowd control coming out from the Bat Rider. It's like orbital bombardment's just coming in. No. You want to come forward? No. You want to come forward? Yules? No. You want to come forward again? No. Charge from Spirit Breaker? No. You want to come forward? Lift? No. This Ursa. He's fat. He's angry. And he's even just getting angrier because he can't hit anyone on the other team. He does have a Witchbane. Yeah, I like it. I like these. This is once again, I mean, what are the neutral items he could have? Ooh, Penta-Edged Sword I like as well, but I think Witchbane is better. I mean, there is so many good items here, actually, for the Ursa. I mean, level you don't really need. Penta-Edged Sword I'd be considering, but yeah, he wants to have that Purge. Able to lock down a target. Okay. Over on the side of Beastcoast, Whisper. What's his next item? Looking for. He's got 6,000 gold, 4,000 service. Please buy something. Whisper. Please. Please buy an item. Jira's still just going to jump in just to muck around. Chris Luck does have that. Obviously, we saw that Ags in the fight a while ago. Does have a Spell Prism, tier 4 neutral item. And is working towards a Refresher Orb. Refresher BKB, I guess. A Refresher. Oh, Refresher Electric Vortex. It's like a bloody double black hole. The hack. Their illusions. Okay. Bottom lane is pushing in. So either BetBoom are going to have to deal with it at some point or another. And Beast Coast know this. They just pull back. They say, look, the creeps are pushing in. We know they have to go. And as soon as they see someone go back bottom, push out on the map. If anyone stayed here, See the immediate whole team TP. He shall not pass. No, he shall not fade done. As soon as Ursa shows bottom lane, the immediate all TPs from their team come out because they know that they are going to be on the hunt. Look at the smoke coming out. Beastcoast are on the hunt immediately as soon as they saw that rotation bottom because they know where BetBoom is. If you know where your enemy is, you have a huge advantage. Stun's just going to keep winding up on the ground here with the shard from Lestrak. Just to delay the push a little bit. Getting rid of vision in the base. There goes the Aegis. So no more Aegis on the Ursa. He does put back in his Morbid Mask. Big disappointment for him. And I think Beastcoast just played that perfectly. I mean, they defended their towers. They stopped them from doing anything. And they just did it with the utmost ease. Whisper being level 25. Napalm applies... Flamebake applies 2 Napalm stacks. I mean, that's just going to fight the Ursa even more. The Illusion, this is your last rack. You sort of need to defend this. Here comes the charge. The hack's in the front line. He will just... Oh, they see him. Does get the enrage off. Double Vortex in the back line. Chris Luck is going for break. Lal, BKB popped. Ursa has been lassoed. Snakeo actually. Doom, double Doom. Doom comes out onto the Batrider, but Storm buys back. They're going to go back in, knowing that Doom has been used. Doom was actually stolen. It's a stolen Doom. He can't use his refresher. This is a disaster. The hack's going to try and hit Juggernaut, but Juggernaut spinning away. Spins in. Oh, the big Vortex comes in. 1, 2, 3 with the Omni Slash on top. There's no buybacks. It's looking bad for BetBoom. Dahak's going to be left on an island all on his own. Sineko's down as well. And the angry, angry bear is the last one to die. Kited and kited and kited. And that is going to be the GG's coming out in any moment. There is actually two buybacks. Just came off cooldown. They were baiting it a bit. They do get Whisper. They need to go in. They need to protect Lal. There's a third buyback. It just came off cooldown. They knew they were coming. Or there was a reason they weren't calling GG. Lal survived, needed Lotus Orb coming out with the Lincolns as well. He needs to survive, he can deal a lot of damage if he can live. Ursa's buyback is here as well. All the buybacks actually come off cooldown. The Doom came out as well onto Juggernaut. The healing ward's there. Something needs to kill the healing ward. No. Hack will go down again, and that will be the GG's. The throne will fall. Congratulations is coming out. And Beastcoast, after losing the first game of the series, will have the reverse sweep and come back and 2-0 the last two games to advance into the next round of the lower bracket.